Hello everyone. I don't know if you can see me. Welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can tell, I'm not in front of the camera, which some of you might be glad about that. But so anyways, welcome to my makeup collection semi-vanity setup that you never see. Since Christmas is only a couple weeks away, it's less than 20 days now. Trust me, I've been counting. It's probably not a big surprise that I asked for makeup this year for Christmas, like I do every year. Who doesn't? And so, since I'll probably most definitely have new makeup to, fit in my drawers, it's a good time for me to clean out my drawers and stuff that I never use. They should find a home and be given to somebody who will actually use it. Before we get into this video, I should probably put a disclaimer. Most of this makeup was either bought by my own money or given to me. Well, all of it was either bought by me or given to me. None of this has been sent to me by a company. I wish. I spend all my own money on this. And none of this makeup will be thrown away unless it's expired. If I just don't use it enough for me to keep it, it will be given to a family member or a friend, or it will be donated. And another thing before we get into the video, be sure to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and comment down below any other things you want to see. Maybe you want a more formal makeup collection video that's dedicated to talking about every single product and not just saying if I like it or not and if I want to keep it. And be sure to subscribe before you leave, because I was just looking at my analytics a couple hours ago actually, and I found out that over 75% of you who watch this video are not subscribed. So you should totally subscribe before you leave. And so without further ado, because this intro has taken forever, let's just jump right in. And here I have this Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer. I use this stuff on the daily. It's only up here because there's not a lot left and I want it to go down to the bottom. So I'm keeping that. But these are all my eye pencils. This is the Rimmel Scandal Eyes in the shade Nude, and I use this all the time, so that is staying. And then this was given to me by somebody. It's I believe she said Amway or something like that. The makeup brand doesn't exist anymore. So I'm pretty sure this is expired, but it's got the little smudger on the end. And it's still there, and it doesn't look expired. But if it turns out it is, I can just use it for a face chart or something, because I like to do those. This is a Maybelline, the thing's rubbed off, but it's a brown pencil, and I'll keep that as well. And then I have this Marc Jacobs the Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Crayon, and it's the black one. And I got this in a Sephora birthday gift, and I'm definitely keeping this. I love it. And when I run out of this one, I'll probably purchase the full size. It's $25, I think, but this has lasted me for forever, and I've had it for over a year, and it still works. So I'm sure $25 is probably worth it. This is the Jordana Fabuliner. It's a felt tip liner. I don't know if you can see that. I rarely wear eyeliner, but this thing, every time I try to use it, it does not work. It doesn't come out as black as I'd like it to be, and it's pretty streaky on me. I don't know, it just comes out really patchy, and I always have to go in with my gel liner that I have that isn't black. So it drives me insane. So I'm definitely going to be decluttering this. I don't know if I'll throw it away, just because I wouldn't want to I don't think anybody wants patchy eyeliner, but I will probably see if one of my friends wants it first. Next, I have this Cameo. I don't know if they sell this brand in the US, but it's a white pencil liner, and this does not show up whatsoever on my waterline, and I'll probably declutter this one as well, just because it doesn't show up on my eyes, and I want white under my eyes, so I'll probably just buy something else. So yeah, I'm definitely getting rid of that. This is an Avon crayon eyeliner, pencil liner. I'll probably keep this because I do like it. It's pretty creamy. The only thing is that I think the last time I used this, it like bled under my under my under eyes. I'm pointing at it, but you can't see me, so that doesn't help. But I'll keep this. Up here I have my It Cosmetics CC cream, and I'm almost out, but I'm not putting it in my empties box yet because I can still get stuff. Like, I see a little bit in here and I'm gonna use it because I paid money for this. So I'm definitely keeping that. And then over here I have my Physicians Formula Muru Butter Bronzer, and I use this stuff all the time. I love it. It's a beautiful drugstore bronzer, and so I'm definitely keeping that. It's up here, like out of place, because it's the only place I have for it because the packaging's so bulky. That's the only thing I don't like about it. Next, I'm just gonna get on with this. This is the Manic Panic Dream Tone Foundation Lightener. I got it for like 10 bucks on Amazon. It's like the best thing ever because I always buy like a shade too dark. It's really bad, but this stuff is a lifesaver, so I'm definitely keeping this. Here we'll just get on with these. These are the Buxom lip glosses. I love these. These are my favorite lip gloss formulas. Well, one of my favorites, so I'm keeping all of these because I love them so much. So next, right here, these three, these are my MAC lipsticks, and so I'm keeping all three of those. Next, we have this NYX Liquid Suede, and I'm sure like my voice changed when I started talking about it. I love the applicator, I'll give it that, but this formula I don't like whatsoever. It's super runny and liquidy. I hate applying it, and it gets so crumbly like within a couple hours. Like, I haven't even eaten anything and it gets super crumbly. So I don't like it for that. So, and I never touch it because I hate it when I wear it. So, with that, I'm sure that it's a clear sign that I'm getting rid of this. I'm decluttering this from my collection. This is the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Lolita. This is like a cult favorite. I love this formula. It's liquidy, but it dries down enough, and it's like kiss proof, and it does not move from my mouth, which is different compared to the NYX Liquid Suede, who they're both really similar, like in liquidiness, but this dries down. So I'm definitely keeping that. And then this is the Ofra Kathleen Lights. This is old packaging, by the way. I use this all the time, and especially during fall, and I'm obsessed with Kathleen Lights, so I would never get rid of it. Speaking of Kathleen Lights, these are her Ultra Satin collaborations. These are 3 of them with ColourPop, and I love this formula, and it dries down really nicely, and so I'm keeping all these. I would keep them all anyway just because Kathleen Lights, because I love her, my queen. Okay, so I think so far I'm doing actually pretty well. Okay, so let's do these. These are my foundations. I have the Urban Decay All-Nighter Foundation. I blinked for a second. This is too light for me, which is surprising because I normally go too dark, but this was too light, but I mix them. So I use it a lot actually, and I love the formula by itself because at one point for maybe a week I was this shade, so I got to actually use it in its full effect. And I do like the formula, so I'm definitely keeping that. Then I have the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer, and this is kind of like my summer shade when I'm super tan. So I do fit, like, it matches me every once in a while. Not enough as I'd like it to be. So I'm almost done with it actually. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like right here. I don't know, I've used this a ton. I loved it. This is like the first like money I splurged on a product for. So yeah, I'm definitely keeping that. And since I'm almost done with it, I should keep it just to say I used it all. And then this is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation Concealer. I did a video comparing both of these, and so I'll leave that there, but I don't like this one as much. It doesn't match me at all. The undertone's really bad, but I can make it work. So, and since it's the only drugstore foundation I have at the moment, I'm keeping it just for videos and stuff. It's just gonna keep on going because this has been going on for forever. I'm sorry if that annoys you so much. I promise that next time I film this kind of video, I won't do it during rush hour. But this is a Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm. It's like a YouTube like discovery that this works as a primer. So it's like $5 and this is huge. It's over 3 ounces. So I use it every once in a while. When I first got it, I used to be obsessed with it and thought it was like the best thing ever. But now I just use it when I want something hydrating. But it's fine. It's not like the best thing ever. I probably will never repurchase it. But yeah, so I'll just keep it for now. Then this, I did a video on this and I've probably maybe used it once or twice after that video. It just didn't work. Like, it shows up, like, look at that. Like, when I rub it on, can you see that? Like, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but like in person, it's so stunning. But like my foundation's on there and stuff, like foundation gets on it, and I've tried it using my hands, using a beauty blender, just all ways, all forms, and it doesn't come out like it does on my hand. And like even like when I blend it, you know, it still looks like that, but it doesn't look like that on my face. So I have a friend who wants this, so I'll probably give it to her. Okay, so now we're going into the drawer. And so in here, I have my concealers, my primers, and like color correcting and brows. I only have 2 brow products and I use them all the time, so I'm keeping these. This is the Anastasia Brow Definer and this is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. I have the LA Girl Pro Concealers. I'm going to set that down because you can still see it. So I use the green one all the time for redness, but I never use the yellow or the red ones. The red one's too dark for my skin tone, and I just don't really have, like, this is, the yellow corrector is like for neutralizing purple and blue tones, and this is kind of the same thing, the Benefit Lemonade. It's like a yellow corrector, so I use this one all the time, so I don't feel the need to keep this one, so I'm going to get rid of these 2. So here we have my primers. I have the Smashbox Photo Finish. This is a tiny sample. I'm kicking myself because I should have bought the full size, but I didn't know if I was going to like it, so I just bought the tiny one and I love it. This is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. This is, I think this breaks me out, but I'm not quite sure. So I try it every once in a while, but I always forget. So I've made a dent in it, so I'm just going to keep it to keep figuring out, because I always forget if it breaks me out or not, and then I buy it. So I just want to finish it once and for all and figure out if I like it or not. And then this is the Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot Instant Perfecting Power Primer. And this is like the same thing, except I think this one's oil-free and this one, I don't know if it is or not. But I like this one. They both have different, like, they both like feel different. It's different formulas. This more as a silicone primer. So yeah, I use this one every once in a while too. I normally use my Smashbox one, but I'm keeping this. So for concealers, I have my Tarte Shape Tape, and I love this. It's one of my favorite concealers. I love this, so I'm keeping that. And then I have the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer, and I like this. I use it all the time, but I'm trying to use up my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, so I haven't used it that much recently. So I'm keeping both of these. And then this is the NYX Incredible Waterproof Concealer. I don't have a lot left, but I bought this in like 2013, so I'm pretty sure this is expired. I think it's time to say goodbye to it, and I haven't used it in like 2 years, so I probably need to get rid of that. So we finished one drawer and we cleaned out a lot, but this one we probably won't get rid of anything. So this is like my powders and then like my BB creams. Normally my CC cream is in here, but since I'm trying to use it up, it's out. This is the Honey Chubby in the Nude foundation stick. If this is a sample, I don't like have much left of it. It's okay. It's pretty sheer, but I still use it under foundations or BB creams and stuff. And then this is the Maybelline Dream BB Pure with salicylic acid. It's kind of like the acne one. So I'm almost done with this actually, I think. I didn't hate it, but I wasn't like wowed by it. So I don't know if I'd pick it up again. Like, I love my CC cream. So I'd probably just never repurchase this. But I'm still keeping it and I'm still finishing it up. These powders I'm almost done with. This is the Ulta pressed powder, and then this is the Maybelline Fit Me, and I'm almost done with these. I use them for my face charts, but I keep them in here. So yeah, I won't get rid of them because I'm still using them. And then this is the Rimmel Stay Matte, and this is the powder I currently use, and I love it. So I'm keeping that too. So we're not getting rid of anything in that drawer. So next we have blushes, bronzers, and highlighters. So I have Becca Champagne Pop. Duh. Well, duh. And then I have Lorac Daylight, and I love this one. And I have Benefit High Beam, and I love these highlighters, so I'm not getting rid of any of them. And then I have the Tarte Blush in Exposed, if I can open it. It's beautiful. I'm keeping that. And then I have the sample in Party, and I got that for my birthday gift from Sephora. And then this is the Wet n Wild Blush in Mellow Wine. And this is super pigmented, by the way, so use with caution. So I love all of these, so I'm not getting rid of any of these either. This is Hoola Benefit, and I use this every once in a while. It's not my favorite. And I'll do a video on this later. I have a video idea for it. So yeah, but I'm still keeping it. And then I have the Too Faced. This is a sample of the, what's it called? Wait. Chocolate Soleil, and this is the medium deep one, I think. I'm pretty sure it's Chocolate Soleil, and then I'm pretty sure they have like dark chocolate Soleil and then like milk chocolate. So this is just regular. I'm pretty sure. I'm not widely read on it, but I love this stuff and I'm keeping that. So then the next drawer is kind of disorganized. Hey guys, so I'm editing this video right now and I did not realize how much footage I had. So I'm going to be dividing these into 2 parts. So it's not, you know, an hour long. So I'll try to upload the second part sometime later this week or by next week. So this is the outro. So thank you guys for watching, and be sure to stay tuned for part 2. And I'll see you guys in a future video. Bye.